Coding survey or questionnaire data in SPSS when using a 5-point Likert scale. 5-point Likert scale is a scale from 1 to 5 in which the participant in the questionnaire or the survey can select 1 to 5 responses, 1 for strongly disagree and 5 for strongly agree, and the one in the middle 3 is the one for neutral. Before performing any statistical analysis on a data extracted from a survey or a questionnaire, it is essential to code these data in a format that can be easily used in different statistical packages such as SPSS to perform statistical analysis. If you find this video useful, do subscribe to the channel, leave any comment in the indicated box, and activate the notification bell to receive the recent and latest release into the channel of several different video clips, and click on the like icon and share the video link with others so the channel can expand and improve to include a large scope of different statistical method and how to analyze data using several different statistical packages such as SPSS, Excel, STATA, JAMOVI, statistics, GraphPad Prism, GPower, Python, and RevMan. Here in this SPSS data view, I had imported data extracted from a questionnaire from Excel into SPSS to do further statistical analysis. Before performing any statistical analysis, it is essential to code or give the data from this survey a value or a number. Looking at this data here, we have several different variables or data. In the variable or data or column for 6, the 6th variable is a nominal. This is one type of a data, which is nominal data or binary data or dichotomous data, because it has categories on it and it's only have 2 levels in it, either male or females. That is why it is called binomial or binary. So this 6th variable or gender variable is a nominal variable. The age is a continuous variable because it's on a scale. The ethnicity again is a nominal variable as it have categories in it, and there are 4 different categories: white, Asian, black, and others. So this data is called multi-nominal data as it have at least 3 different levels or categories in it. So far we have binomial data, multinomial data, the age is a continuous data. Education is an ordinal variable or data, as there are 4 classes here or 4 categories, which is GCSE, bachelor, master, and PhD. But there is an order or a rank for this categories. So these data in the column education is an ordinal data. So here so far we have binary data, continuous data, multinomial data, and ordinal data. Marital status only have 2 levels in it. It's divorced or married, so it has 2 levels in it, so it is binomial. There is no order or rank for this category, so it is binomial. If there are more than 2 categories in it, such as divorced, married, single, widow, then it will be multi-nominal data. The next section here for the questions, which is labeled as items or item 1 up to item number 30. So there are 30 questions or items in this questionnaire that had been handed over to the participant, and they have answered these questions based on the Likert scale, which is ranging from strongly agree to agree to neither agree nor disagree to disagree, and then strongly disagree. So there are 5 categories, but it is in order. So these data here in the items are ordinal data. So Likert scale, this is a 5-point Likert scale, and this Likert scale is an ordinal data. So far we have binomial data for the gender, multinomial for ethnicity, ordinal data for education, and ordinal data for the items or the questions. In this questionnaire, 300 participants had been involved in this, and they filled the questionnaire and the data is collected. The best way forward for coding the survey is to import the data taken from a questionnaire into SPSS in a format of a score or a value, such as shown here, the gender variable, which is a binary variable. The scores for the females is assigned 0 and 1 for males. For ethnicity, the white is assigned a 0, the black 1, the Asian 2, and others 3. For the education variable, it is an ordinal variable. 1 is assigned for the certificate of GCSE, and 2 for the Bachelor of Sciences, 3 for the master degree, and 4 for the PhD. For marital status, which is a binary variable, 0 is assigned for divorced and 1 for married. And for the items or the questions, which are based on the 5-point Likert scales, the value of 1 is assigned for the strongly disagree, the value of 2 is for disagree, the value of 3 is for neither agree nor disagree, the value of 4 is assigned for agree, the value of 5 is assigned for strongly agree. The next step is to assign these values a label. It will be much easier and convenient for statistical analysis to be performed when the data are in numbers and the variables, whether it is multinomial or binary or ordinal, data is assigned a number or a score. To give a label for each class or categories within each variable, click on the variable view, and in the variable view, before proceeding, the first step to check that the measurement is in a correct status. The ID is a scale, which is correct. The sex is binary, which is nominal. The age is scale, and the ethnicity is nominal, which is correct. Education is ordinal, so we need to select the measure of ordinal, the marital status is nominal, the items are ordinal data, which is based on 5 Likert scale. Then that measure has to be assigned for the ordinal, and the same for the rest. So we could copy and select and then paste to assign these variables from item 1 to item 30 an ordinal as an ordinal data, so that the software will recognize them as an ordinal data. The way to assign a label for a value within a variable is to select the categorical variable, in this case the 6. This is the 6. Click on the values, and then in the new window, since we have given the females a 0 value, then click on the plus sign, insert a 0 value, and then the label will be for female, type female. Then click again on the plus sign. The male have a value of 1, and the label will be male. And then click on OK. And as shown here, back again to the data view, males and females are given a label. For the ethnicity variable, again repeat the same thing. For the white people, I'm going to assign the 0 value for the white, and the 1 value for black, and the 2 value for Asian, and the third value number 3 for others. Click on enter, and if you go back again to data view, all the number has been given a label. Now moving to education, again the same thing. For a value of 1 is for GCSE, and for a value of 2 is the Bachelor of Science, and for a value of 3 is the Master of Science, and for the 4 value is the PhD. And click on OK and view the data, and the number is, or the numbers are assigned a label. For the marital status, which is a binary variable, we said that 0, assign 0 for a label of divorced, and 1 for married, and then click on OK. For the items or the questions, 1 value or value 1 will be assigned for strongly disagree. Click on a plus sign. 2 for disagree, and 3 neither agree nor disagree. So it's a neutral. Then click on the plus sign. For the value 4 is the label agree, and for the value of 5 the label will be strongly agree. And hit the OK icon, view the data, and as shown here, the first item is given a label for each code or value within it. To copy the same labels for the values, select the values for item number 1, right click on it, and then copy, and then select the variable for item number 2 to item number 30, and then click on paste all the items has been given now the data within it, or the values or the scores are given at labels. If we view the data, we see here that all the items have been the codes within them are labeled and given a label. If we click on this icon here, revert back again to the values or the scores. So this format of data will be the best way forward for any statistical analysis on the data. So this is the way to code data extracted from survey or questionnaire in SPSS. If you are a student or a researcher and you have a data, whether it is quantitative or qualitative, and you want to perform statistical analysis on that data using any of the softwares listed here, whether it's SPSS, Excel, STATA, JAMOVI, R Statistics, GraphPad Prism, RevMan, GMP, Python, then do contact me to arrange for either a one-to-one private tutor session or a training course on any of these statistical packages. My contact details are given here, so don't hesitate to write to me or email me if you need a private one-to-one tutoring or a training course.